With respect to global health today, we would like to draw your attention to a developing country located in the sub-Saharan region of Africa. That country is Angola. Regarding their epidemiological transition, their burden of disease profile is in pre-transition. That means the majority of causes of death are still communicable, maternal and perinatal, as opposed to non-communicable. The potential for the most efficient transition hinges on a reduction of the burden of disease from the top three contributing communicable causes. The causes we wish to address are ones with potential solutions that are extremely cost-effective and will also have a significant impact on millions of lives, as well as the successful completion of Angola's transition in years to come. The issues we will discuss are diarrheal disease, lower respiratory infections, and HIV and AIDS.
Diarrheal disease is a symptom of infections in the intestinal tract, which can be caused by a variety of bacteria, viral, parasite organisms. Infections is spread through contaminated food or drinking waters, or from person to person as a result of poor hygiene. The risk factors are associated with improper sanitation, malnutrition, and a contaminated water source, including pathogens, bacteria, viruses, and parasites from human and animal waste. To increase prevention of diarrheal disease, it is vital to acquire access to safe drinking water, hand washing with soap, vaccination, health education, adequate sanitation, as well as the promotion of good hygiene. In order to help the community in Angola understand the significance of proper hygiene, we recommend informative sessions to move the use of soap and hand washing as a cost-effective method to fight diarrheal disease.
Lower respiratory infection is a virus infection in the trachea, primary bronchi, or lungs. Children and adults may have different risk factors. A risk factor for children is receiving little to no breast milk from their mothers at early months of birth. For adults, risk factors are cardiovascular disease and high consumptions in alcohol, both eventually causing a lower respiratory infection. The recommendations for handling the infection are to have mothers start breastfeeding their children at birth, have adults exercise more, and reduce their alcohol consumption. The action plan would be to distribute pamphlets that educate the effects of breastfeeding, exercising, and reducing alcoholism, costing only paper, ink, and a voluntary distributor service.
HIV and AIDS is an infectious disease which can be transmitted through blood, sexual contact, and mother to child. An estimate in 2013 shows about 250,000 people in Angola living with HIV, and 12,000 people died to the AIDS. Certain behaviors can increase your HIV risk. Some of the most common risk factors are having many sexual partners, having sex with a sex worker or an IV drug user, and sharing needles or equipment used to prepare or inject drugs with someone who is HIV infected. And we have a recommendation for HIV and AIDS. People should be told to use latex condoms and educated on the importance of practicing safe sex. Condoms are plentiful and a cheap method of prevention, and education can help people of community make safer choices.
The major causes of death in Angola are currently communicable, perinatal, and maternal, as they are in the process of epidemiological transition. To ensure the completion of this transition to increase life expectancy and standards of living, three of the biggest contributors to their burden of disease must be addressed. That is, diarrheal diseases, lower respiratory infections, and HIV and AIDS. Action plans to address these issues can be very cost-effective on budgets and as well very efficient. Measures that range from using soap and washing one's hands to providing condoms, and a 30-minute informative session on HIV has the potential of making significant positive impacts on Angola's communities. Specifically, many lives can be saved.